Hello, this is a video on the shading of regions, of unions and or intersections of sets. There was a previous video where I shown you that we will label the regions in a Venn diagram, and thereafter we will actually look at the question. So the previous video is where you have two sets in a Venn diagram. This one is where we have three sets in a Venn diagram. So really we start with the same step, and that is to shade the regions in a Venn diagram. Ignore the question for now. Okay, so if you look at this one, we have set A and B and C. Okay, and you will immediately see that we've got many more regions. So we will now label them with higher, going to numbers higher than 4. Okay, we again start with the region inside the rectangle but outside the different sets, the circles. So again, all of this, which I now painted green or colored green, is region 1. Okay, now if you look at the top, the A and the B, then that is the same as if we have two sets. So now again, people, set A outside the overlaps is 2. Then the overlap between A and B, which is only this part, is region 3, and then set B without any overlap is region 4. So up to here we label in the same way as if there were two sets. But now if we go further, we now see that we've got this region, which I'm now going to call 5. Then we've got this region, which is an overlap of A and B and C. We're going to call 6. I have to repeat colors. Let me just do it this way. The overlap of B and C is going to be called region 7. And then lastly, we've got C without any overlap. That is region 8. Okay, now again, if you have 3 sets, you will always label from number 1 to number 8. And I suggest that you use the same numbering. So what I do, I'll go from left to right at the top. Then I go from left to right in the middle. And then I only got the bottom. So let's look at this one just very quickly. At the top, go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in the middle, go 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Okay, so this will always be the same labeling. Right, then you go and you look at what is being asked. Okay, so asked is A union B complement. So start with your first set. Set A. Look here, A is this complete circle. So A is 2, 3, 5, and 6. Write down the regions for A. 2, 3, 5, and 6. That's the first set. Done. Now let's go to the second set, okay, which is B, right? Let's write down B. Look at B. B is 3, 4, 6, and 7. 3, 4, 6, and 7. Okay, so set The second set is done. Now we're going to do the brackets. Okay, so now you must do A union B, right? Remember I said when you have a complement, I prefer to first write down the set without the complement. And once I've got that, I then write the complement. So let's write down A union B. Now remember, union all together. No? So anything that is in A or in B, which means we have region 2, then we have region 3, here we've got region 4, there we've got region 5, in both we've got region 6, and lastly region 7. Okay, that's A union B, all together. Right, now we go to A union B complement. So remember, complement means everything that is not 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7. So look at there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So take all of them away. So what remains? Region 1 and 8 remain. Okay, and now we're going to cancel A union B, because once again, see there, you need the A union B complement. Okay, now we go to the third one. Third one is set C. So let's write down what is set C. Now look at C. This is the circle for C. So that's 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now we are done with set C. And now we go back to what is the whole question. The whole question is A union B complement, A union B complement, which is that one, and then intersection C. Okay, and remember, intersection means and. Okay, which region is in A union B complement and in C? And if you look at that one, you can now clearly see that it is only region 8. Only region 8 appears in A union B complement and in C. Okay, so that is the intersection. And is the intersection. Now, if you look at what you need to shade now, that's really fairly easy. Where's region 8? It is only this part that you need to shade. Only region 8. So what is really important here, people, in this case, because it's a union as well as an intersection, okay? Remember that union or union means or. Anything that is in A or in B, okay? So that really is all together. Union, all together, meaning you must write down all of them, okay? And then the complement is everything that is not that. And then for intersection, intersection is and. So which region is in the first set and the second set? And that is only 8. Okay, if you now copy this quickly, you can try and do the second one, A intersection B union C. Okay,